Well, the Back to Hack celebration in Hackensack is an event we usually cover here on Lakeland News, typically discussing the activities that take place during the winter celebration that draws in hundreds from the surrounding area. But for this week's In Business, our reporter Matthew Freeman stopped by a few of the shops in the area to see how an event like this helps through the winter season.
The Back to Hack celebration is an annual event the town of Hackensack holds.
In the middle of winter when it's always cold.
Since the 60s, it started as a snowmobile event when snowmobiles were brand new to get people to come to town.
Featuring a number of winterized events like ice fishing contests, snow golfing, and even a plunge into Birch Lake. Although this year's plunge was moved indoors due to the extreme low temperatures. That would only bring more business into the area.
As you can see out in the front room, people are already camping out for the day.
Which is very much needed in the month of January, especially in a small town like Hackensack.
It's huge for this town, especially with the last 2 years of no snow. It brings in some needed income this time of year.
When you have a small town like we do, you have to really work hard to attract people to come in the middle of the winter.
Some businesses in the area do something special for these kinds of events.
Rendezvous Brewing makes a special type of brew for each of the big events the town of Hackensack holds. This year's brew is called Jump in the Lake.
It's a Hackensack Pale Ale. It's kind of a lighter beer, just a little bit of bitterness to it. People love it. Any reason to brew a beer, we're gonna jump on that. So
we do music bingo. It's kind of like the kickoff. Everybody has such a good time. They all sing along to the songs. We just pack them in. You don't know who you're going to sit by, but by the end of the night, everybody's friends.
This weekend in particular saw record numbers for a lot of the businesses involved.
We had the most teams we've ever had for trivia. We had 18 teams here and almost 80 people playing trivia last night, so it was super fun.
we sold, almost a keg and a half last night. So we're expecting, to sell a lot more today too, with the more people in town.
We had about 140 people. This town does know how to have a lot of fun.
There's tons and tons of businesses in the area that just all contribute to make this event go off without a hitch every year. It's really a wonderful cause.
Reporting in Hackensack for this week's In Business, I'm Matthew Freeman, Lakeland News.
Each year, Back to Hack accepts donations for the Penguin Plunge event, which is then donated to nonprofits in the Hackensack area. Last year's event raised $2,800, which is impressive, but there must have been something about those negative temperatures this past weekend because this year's celebration raised over $4,700. So good job there.
Lakeland News is a nonprofit news organization. Donate to Lakeland PBS today to support your local news team.